Oh god, I love Yoko so much. And this song for Total Dude and Rap is just so cool. Alright, I should be able to her. Just always gotta make sure. Don't want don't want to record this whole thing and have a situation like I had in the chapter. I forgot. I forget which chapter it was, but it was the one with over 100 views. I know that. Anyway, I know we're a bit late today. I had to go out and do some stuff. I almost had to go and do some driving, but I forgot my learner's permit, so didn't do that. But that's not important. We're here now, so let's get started. The Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 64 came out today. And it was probably the best chapter we've ever gotten out of Dragon Ball Super, period. And fun little fact, if you go and look through the chapter, you can find some corrections that Akira Toriyama drew. So, if you're interested, go look for that. It is on Goku's ear on one panel, and possibly the face. It's from when, like, his eye was closed panel, so if you're interested in that, go look for it. Now, as tradition, before we go off for the next 10 minutes talking about how much I love this manga chapter, I'm going to point out some of the not so good things in this chapter. Mainly the last few pages where Goku tore off his gi. People were upset. Toyotaro referenced that. And it's not, I don't really care because he does that a lot. And then there's also the fact that Goku might be sparing Moro after all the stuff he's done. Which, if that's true, that would not be good. So let's not do that. But I could see it being used. I could see it being interesting. Like maybe for some reason Toyotaro wants to take Moro in like a in like a Vegeta type direction. I doubt that's gonna happen. I think in all likelihood, either Goku won't kill Moro straight away, or we might get like a Frieza situation, so where he's like, I'm gonna let Moro go, but then Moro tries to, like, he either comes back later or he tries to kill Goku. Sort of like Frieza did on Namek and when he came back on Earth as Mecha Frieza. So, yeah. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But I have faith in Toyotaro. He delivered a really good chapter last month and a great chapter this month. So I have faith it'll go good. Now now on to the good stuff. Starting off with the title of this video, not the chapter. I was loving the chapter as I was reading it, but then we got to see the Godbind back in action for the first time in the manga. And some of you might not know, but I absolutely love Super Saiyan God, and I love the Godbind. So I was fanboying out for like 5 minutes as I read the chapter, and that was just really cool to see Goku use the Godbind, not only to what's the word I'm looking for? Not only to I guess stun Moro. Is that the word I'm looking? Yeah, we'll say stun Moro, and he stunned Moro and got in a gut punch in Ultra Instinct. And also, Toyotaro didn't make Ultra Instinct a rage transformation, which that is good. That would making it a rage transformation would be bad. Let's not do that. Oh, I also loved when Goku threw Moro into his own attack. It's just so cool. Let's see, off the top of my head, cover the Godbind. Oh yeah, there were some people saying with Moro's power up, that it was too reminiscent of Cell. I mean, Moro's new form is already reminiscent of Cell, so I guess that's a fair criticism, but come on. Oh yeah, I loved how like just Goku dominating the whole chapter. There were of course there were people pissed off that Vegeta's not being the one going to finish off Moro, but to them I say, sucks to be you. Vegeta shouldn't finish off Moro. He's right where he belongs. He's lucky he didn't get killed. Would have made me happy. Oh, and let's see, what else? Oh yeah, Goku's planet-shaking punch. That was a really cool. I definitely did not see that coming. Like, they even felt Goku's punch on Moro, as I talked about earlier, when he used the Godbind, where he, like when he hit Moro using the Godbind, the entire planet felt his punch. It's just, it was just so cool. We also had some nice artwork I wanted to comment on. Particularly, I like the way that Beerus's ears flew in the wind in chapter 61. In page 31. That was real cool. Plus, like some interesting poses from this chapter, like the one that, that one Goku does right before he uses, or right as he's using the Godbind on page 28. That was really, really cool. Just looking through the chapter, anything else I want to compliment? Oh yeah, Goku being like, "You can't hit me." That was also kind of neat. Mario being like, yeah. I mean, this chapter was fairly simple. Most of the chapter was the big fight. I'm not sure how much there is really to comment on. I would say if you haven't read it yet, you really should read it. Oh yeah, there was one more thing. I'm a little bothered that some people didn't really care. I'm a little bothered that Toyotaro changed Ultra Instinct's design to be more like the anime and less like the original version in the last arc. Well, not the last arc, the arc before it. The arc before this one, being the Tournament of Power. Little upset that that he made Ultra Instinct bulky instead of the what, I can't talk today. Instead of it being the skinnier, like Super Saiyan God-like version that we got in the tournament. Yeah, that's a minor nitpick. Not really that big of a problem. Else. I'd honestly, yeah, I've been talking about it on and off for like the last 10 minutes, but I'd honestly say the highlight of this chapter for me was Goku using the Godbind. Mostly because I just love Super Saiyan God. And Yeah, the chapter is fairly simple. We got a lot of good action with Ultra Instinct. If you haven't read it yet, you really should read it. Is there anything else I want to comment on? I do not believe so. But yeah. Yeah, I think I touched on most of the points I could really think of. Yeah, in short, this was definitely like a 10 out of 10 chapter. With I was left a little uneasy at the end. We'll have to see how chapter 65 plays out. But until then, this like if Toyotaro ruins it by having Goku spare Moro for no reason, then yeah, I mean, then yeah, this part of the chapter might be the beginning of the end. But I have faith in Toyotaro that he can end this arc really, really good. This arc has had a bunch of highs and lows to it, like Majin Buu being there for a little bit, but then going back to sleep just cause. I did not like that. But overall, I'm thinking this arc will probably shape up to be the best in Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, I guess we could talk about possible theories for the next chapter. I don't think there's anything else I wanna talk about. Yeah, this chapter was Goku being a badass, so go read it. Also, I wanted to highlight how cool Ultra Instinct Goku's transformation looked at the beginning of the chapter. Like, I just love the thing he did with his hair. And with the waves crashing and everything. Just, it was truly great. And especially the way another thing that I want to comment on, like the art with Moro, where Toyotaro draws him all around it, like when he's freaking out. That's really cool. I think that's probably the best. Yeah, it's probably the best part of Moro's new design. Because with the goat mouth, I'm not sure if you would be able to do stuff like that. You might have been able to. Mm, yeah. Oh, there were some parallels with like Moro doing the thing that Goku did in chapter 42, where where Goku felt Moro's energy. That was a nice callback. Yeah, I'm repeating myself at this point. If you haven't got it by now, you should read this chapter, and if you haven't been reading this arc overall yet, you really should. It's pretty great. I wouldn't say it's like on par with some of the stuff from. It's not as good as some of the earlier stuff from the series, like the Pilaf arc, King Piccolo arc, or some of the better Dragon Ball Z arcs. But give it a read. I promise you'll enjoy it. And if you read it and you don't, why don't you leave a comment or something. Anyway, theory time. So what could happen in the next chapter? Like, we could get a Frieza-esque moment with Moro, to where he, like, maybe he tries to eat Earth when Goku probably attempts to spare him, and then he dies right there. We could also have it be where, like, Moro escapes and comes back during a later arc. That could be an interesting way we could take this, and maybe with whoever comes next after Moro, maybe he comes in and helps deal with them. Which could also set up a possible rematch between Goku and Moro. At this point, we're not getting Vegito at this point, but since Moro's crystals were broken, so he can't use Force Spirit Vision anymore, I still wanted to bring it up as a possibility. Because why not? Vegito, in this arc. It could happen. It would be kinda shit, but it could still happen. Let's see. We could have Vegeta do something. I don't think that I'm not sure if there's really anything he could do, though. I guess he could try and use Force Spirit Vision on Moro and get 7-3 out, but one, I'm not sure if that's quite how that would work, and two, I'm pretty sure that Moro stated, like when he stated in the previous chapter, like, oh, the power has returned to its owner, so that won't work. Yeah, I don't think that Vegeta could use Force Spirit Vision to weaken Moro even more, to the point to where he could get the win. We could see Boommaker return. That could be something interesting. We could also see like a tag team, but I highly doubt that that would be even necessary, because Goku has this handled. Unless Toyotaro pulls something out of his ass where, it's the thing that happened in the anime with Ultra Instinct. But I don't believe that's been shown to be a thing in the manga. I know Goku ran out of Ultra Instinct in the manga, but I don't think it happened that way. Actually, I have Dragon Ball Super Volume 9 nearby. Let's check. Alright. Let's see. Omen, UI. Looking through the chapter right now. Yeah, in the universe survival arc, Ultra Instinct just wore off after Goku and Jiren were beating each other's ass. So, if that were to happen before Goku kills Moro, or Moro gets away, then I could see Vegeta or Boo coming in for a victory. But unless Toyotaro wants to pander to those those insufferable Vegeta fans, you know, the ones that worship Majin Vegeta, and the ones that think Vegeta would I don't know if I should say it. You know, just those type of toxic Vegeta fans. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. So, anything else reliable I think of happening? We could also have Moro just getting arrested and thrown back in the prison. But I don't think that they would do that, because we've spent almost 2 years at this point reading through this arc, and for them to throw Moro back in prison as maybe which could also be used as a sort of like as a sort of, okay, we can use him later if like for the next arc. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really see that happening. Oh, yeah. As far rounding out the theory section, because I can't really think of anything else I want to talk about. Thinking on what could happen based on the final page, Goku wanting to fight Moro as an Earthling, and Beerus' little bad feeling. That could be something that could have Goku being to where he either drags out the fight, and like he didn't want to kill him straight away, and like him wanting a good fight, or that could be Goku gearing up to let him get away for whatever reason. Again, that would be a very bad ending if Goku just let him get away without doing anything about it after all the stuff Moro has done. I'd say honestly the best ending for where we're at right now would be like Goku going all out against Moro. Maybe Ultra Instinct either runs out or he gets the victory with Ultra Instinct, and then he either he kills Moro, which is the most likely possibility, or he just does something to where Moro won't be a threat anymore or something like that. And I don't think that's gonna happen. Based on that last page, there could be something problematic that happens. Other than Goku just letting him go? I don't think so. Yeah. This review's gone on for long enough. And I'm just going to plug all my shit now. If you're watching this on YouTube, you could always come over here on Twitch and watch me do this live. Maybe leave some suggestions for what you think could happen or your general take on this chapter. Or, or you could swing by for an art stream. That'll be happening soon. I have one planned for, let's see, working on Killer Queen right now. And there's school starting up again. Probably a week or two from now, depending on how things go. And we're going to be, of course, continuing Inosuke, because I have him all finished up, and I just need to do it digitally. That'll be a fun stream, learn how to use the tablet. You could also, if you're watching this on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. If you want to watch this again, or if you want to see my takes on up through chapter 47 of Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, my voice is starting to hurt. It's like you could listen to me talk about chapter 47. Or you could look at the past theories I've made and be like, huh, wow, this was really off the mark. How did you ever think this was going to be a thing? Or you could just, or if you don't want to do that, you could catch me on Twitter at Vegeta Black SSG, or for some reason, if you want to see me post like once a month, you could follow my alt account at Vegeta Black SSJ. I post there from time to time. Recently, I even did a stupid JoJo cringe thing where I tried to see if I could win a PS5. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. My voice is starting to hurt, and I still have to upload this to YouTube. Come by for an art stream soon. Maybe follow me on Twitter or subscribe on YouTube. Because I believe that. Yeah, if that's not there already, I really should add that in the Twitch bio. Anyway, I've been Vegito by SSG, or if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube, Nintendo and Dragon Ball Super. I will see you next month for probably the finale of this arc. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, just